Hey you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited for this video today because I'm going to be taking you on a tour of our brand new living quarters horse trailer. This trailer is kind of a birthday gift, kind of not a birthday gift. I'm considering it a birthday gift because my birthday is in just a couple of days, so we got it just in time. But I'm going to take you guys on a full trailer tour. We're going to start outside. I'm going to show you all of the fun outside features, and then we will head inside and I'll show you the living quarters. So let's go ahead. Alright, so this is a 2025 Lakota Charger. It's a 4-horse with a 15-foot short wall living quarters. We've never had a living quarters trailer before. There are really cool, simple things that we've never had on a trailer before that I'm going to point out to you. So to you it might be something not special, but to us it is. So first we have these steps. Who would have thought that a step would be like a luxury, right? We also have 2 outdoor speakers. So you can see one here and then one over there. And then we have the power awning, which you can see is this black thing right here. Now, these are the rear doors, so this is the horse area. What's really nice is we have tie rings here on this side of the trailer, but also these doors drop all the way down so you get good airflow. We like to drop the rear doors when we have hay and feed in front of our horses, so that way they still get airflow without getting a ton of the hay blowing in their face on the front side. Another thing that was really important for us to have on a trailer was an onboard generator. So sometimes some trailer manufacturers will pre-wire a trailer for a generator but not include a generator, and just considering all of the things that we were going to use our trailer for, we knew we wanted an onboard generator. So ours does come with an onboard generator, so if we can't plug in somewhere, we can have power to the trailer. This is the horse area. Like I mentioned, it is a 4-horse trailer. So we have all our dividers in here. They're all on springs, which is nice, something we've never had before. So we also have mangers. So what that means is there's actually storage under here. The trailer is 8 feet wide, and there's a storage area that I'll show you in just a minute. But if you see over here, we have this area where we can put feed or hay or things like that for the horses to have access to when we're traveling. Another thing that was really important for us was having a stud divider. So you'll notice that on these dividers there's nothing under here, but on this divider it goes all the way to the floor. They call this a stud divider because in theory if you're hauling stud horses you can put them up here and they're less likely to get to a mare that's maybe next to them. I think that's where that comes from. But what we've actually been using it for and intend to pretty much exclusively use it for is storage. There's probably not very many occasions where we're actually going to be hauling 4 horses at a time. Most of the time we'll probably only have 2 or 3, but we didn't want to give up this storage space. And then this door right here actually leads into the living quarters space. All right, let me show you our little tack room area. So something that we didn't have in our previous trailer that we were borrowing was a saddle blanket rack, and so we were having to put our saddle pads on the actual saddle racks. So this has been a really nice convenience. We also have some of our grooming stuff down here, which is really nice. And then we have, it's kind of messy because we're still getting organized, but we have 4 saddle spots, and then our 3 saddles here. We have all our bridle hooks and everything over here as well. And then we just kind of put together this little Milwaukee drawer thing with some of our vet supplies and different things like that in there. Now let me show you the mangers. So like I mentioned before, this trailer is 8 feet wide. The previous trailer we were using was 7 foot wide. So we basically have these 3 doors that offer more storage space. So we've kind of got a little bit of everything in here. We have some buckets and my sport boots, some hay bags, a fork. We have more grooming supplies in here. We also have our rope bags, which fit really nicely. And then really some of the other things like our sewer thing for when we hook up and just different things like that in the mangers. The windows, like on the back, they drop down, which is really nice, and they secure right there, which is perfect. These also, you can take the bars down really easily, so if you need to access your horse during travel or something, makes it really nice. Again, that's just not something that we've really had before. Now this is the stud divider, the door to that first stall that I showed you before. It's an escape door basically, so if your horses get in trouble, they don't have to go out the back, you can lead them out the front. And then there's a step in here, which works out really well for when you need to access said storage in here. So there is that. Let me show you some of the things on the front of the trailer. It does have a slide, which is huge, makes a big difference when you're actually living and you're inside of it. Some really, really nice luxurious things about this trailer. It is a hydraulic jack, so we don't have to sit and crank, which is what we used to have to do on the trailer we were borrowing. There's also 2 jacks, you'll notice under here. Sometimes even some of these big living quarters trailers only have 1 jack in the middle, and for stability purposes, it's not like it's bad, it's just if you can have the 2, it just makes it a lot nicer. So we have propane, batteries, the dual jacks. You can also fill up water buckets. Right here, there's a little spigot right here that you can access the clean water tanks. So now we don't have to travel with water jugs. All right, now let's go ahead and head inside. First thing I'm going to show you actually is our little screen door. Follow me on up here. And welcome to the living quarters space. This particular floor plan really stuck out to us for a number of reasons and was a big factor in why we decided to actually purchase this trailer. So you'll notice the space is very open. The dinette is where the slide is. If we have storage under here, a nice little table and dinette area. We have some storage up in here. And then we have just another couch area over here, which is really nice. This actually folds down into a bed. I believe the dinette folds down into a bed as well. We don't really plan on having people staying with us in this trailer. It's just us and our dogs. Of course, up here we have the bed, some steps leading up to it. There's tons of hanging storage space in this floor plan, which is part of why we chose this trailer. So you have hanging space in here. And then there is basically a closet right here, and then another closet on that side. We did end up buying this mattress because the mattress that came with the trailer was like 3 inches thick and it was not comfortable whatsoever. So we did end up buying this mattress off of Amazon. It works out really well. So the speaker system is controlled from right here. We have indoor and outdoor speakers. Also connects to the TV, which is right here. Now the TV does pull in and out, you can tilt it and things like that. Another big thing that we really liked about this floor plan was kind of how the kitchen was a little bit separated from everything else. So there are bar stools that came with this, but we've just found that we're probably not going to use them because it's just us two. So we took the bar stools out and we are probably going to get a shoe rack here. We have our trash can over there just for space purposes. Now this space right here is also closet space, which is huge. And then this kind of acts as like a little pantry area here. We have fridge and freezer. Then of course we have some more cupboard space up here. We have an in-counter stove, more drawers, more storage under here. Of course, we have our microwave. And then of course we have the bathroom space. Again, tons of storage in this trailer. So we have some space here. Obviously we have our toilet. This is the door that I told you about that leads back into the horse area. Of course we have the shower right in here, sink, vanity, more storage, more storage. So there's the bathroom. So that was the living quarters area. of the horse trailer. Now, we're still kind of figuring things out, what we want to go where, what we don't want in the horse trailer. We're going to figure that out over the next handful of months as we use this a little bit more, but so far, we love it. It's the perfect amount of space for us and our dogs. It hauls really well. Our truck pulls it really well. So, I mean, so far we really don't have any complaints about this trailer. We really do love it. So, anyway, that is the inside. You guys, that was the full trailer tour of our brand new Lakota Charger. We are loving this trailer so much so far. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.